I'm a 2027 bride who might be doing my own wedding makeup. This was my first attempt. I'm gonna start filming my trials like a makeup tutorial so that I can watch it back later. And I'm not gonna lie, I really like this one. For skin prep, I always go in with the Rogue Glazing Milk and the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I'm gonna start with the eyes. I like my eyebrows done super natural, so I like to just fluff them up and then fill them in with an eyebrow pencil. I like my eyebrow pencil to be a shade lighter than my actual eyebrows so that it doesn't make my eyebrows look a little too intense. I just like to fluff them up to get rid of any harsh edges. I'm gonna set my eye with a little bit of concealer and then use a wet beauty blender to just blend that out. I go in with the bronzer that I'm gonna use all over my face with a crease brush. Just put that all across my crease. Then go in with the Mario palette. Go with this shade right here, same brush, and I go just on the crease again. One thing about me is that I'm not a big eyeshadow girl. For my wedding, I don't think I need to be forced into being a big eyeshadow girl. I kind of just want it to look more natural. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna get the shade right below that, the more concentrated brush. I'm gonna start stamping that in to the corners. And then going back with that same brush you were using for the crease, don't add any more product in, just blend it out. Then I'm gonna take this little peachy color, lay it just on the flat side of the brush, and I'm almost using the brush as a guide. This really brightens up the inner corner. I'm gonna take that same brush that we've been using, again, no product, but just blend it all out. Now we're gonna take the brightest color, a very concentrated brush, and this one we're just gonna put on this inner corner right here. If you want to highlight the brow bone, I always go in and just put the tiniest bit right in there. I know some people love a lot of sparkle, like a subtle sparkle. I love the Space Cowboy. I just take a little bit on my finger and spread it out just at that very center of that lid. Something about me is I love a wing, and if I don't do a wing on my wedding day, who am I? Take the darkest color now, this brown, on an angled brush, draw a teeny tiny little wing. It's okay if it's messy because we're actually gonna buff this one out. Just a teeny tiny subtle wing, and go in with this brown shade right here. I just wanna diffuse the edges. And then I'm gonna take a liquid liner and actually trace that same line, but with a very thin stroke, starting like halfway at the eye. Bring it out. This is just gonna help the eye look show up a lot better on camera. So I take a brown pencil and I just sightline right underneath the lashes. Then you're gonna wanna curl your lashes. For lashes, I think it's best to use a cluster. I like this one, I got it from Amazon. In with a 14 at the very, very end, another 14, and then a 12. That's all I'm gonna do. The rest is gonna be mascara. The key for the lashes is only put it where you had that eyeliner on. I'm gonna go in with a telescopic lash and just apply a layer over. And we are finally done with eyes. I feel like this is getting really long though, so come back for part 2.